Think we should be live now. Well, welcome everyone to the November 18th, 2025 meeting of the Advisory Committee on University Records. As a way of introduction and for the purposes of the minutes, I'm going to go around and say your institution. So if you can, please unmute and say your name so we'll know you're here. Let's see. Eastern Kentucky University.
Jordan Connolly, EKU.
Northern Kentucky University.
Vicki Cooper, Northern Kentucky University.
Western Kentucky University.
Andrew Adler, WKU.
Murray State University.
Chris Ferguson, Murray State University.
And University of Kentucky.
Carlos Lopez, University of Kentucky.
And KCTCS.
Michelle Nordine, KCTCS.
All right. Thank you all. Good to see everyone, and I'm glad you could join us. The second order of business would be the approval of minutes from the August meeting. I sent those out. Did everyone have a chance to review those? Were there any suggested changes? All right. Well, if we're all in agreement, we'll approve those. So the next order of business was discussion of meeting dates for the 2026. So we were looking at having these be the 2 weeks before the commission meeting. So I'm looking at that would be February 24th, 2026. I think May 26th, 2026, August 25th, 2026, and November 24th, 2026. I just wanted to note for May and November, May 26th is the day after Memorial Day, and the November 24th is the Tuesday before Thanksgiving. So I just wanted to know if people wanted to move those up 1 week, would put those at May 19th and November 17th. If everybody's okay with that, I'll put those dates out and I'll send those reminders out as soon as possible. And just a second part of that, we discussed this last year and it didn't end up happening, but there's been some interest in resuming in-person meetings. And I thought for May and August, we might look at having those as in-person here in Frankfort. I know that would be a drive for some of you people in Western Kentucky. So we could look at having a hybrid if possible. But for now, I'm going to pencil those in to be in-person meetings so we can get a little bit more face-to-face discussion maybe. Moving on to the next point on the agenda, discussion of the state university model. Now I noted we're probably having a short meeting today. We have no updates prepared for December. But I do want to take note that there's been a couple of issues. We've been tend to kicking that can down the road, and by we I mean me. And so I want to target March to try and pick up anything that we have been kind of postponing on. And so to that end, I'm gonna have some follow-up communications in January and the first week of February. So probably the week of January 12th, and the week of February 2nd. So So what I want to do is anything that you feel is outstanding, you can just message me, and I want to compile this list, and I really want to get this addressed for anything that has been lingering, because I feel there's a number of outstanding topics, and I don't want to leave those. 2025 is a little bit of a just I got backlog of work, and I want to hit 2026 running, hit that ground running, and make sure that I don't leave you all in the lurch on things. So that's kind of where I wanted to put that for looking ahead. And for the purposes of the minutes, I want to note Morehead State University joined us. You want to unmute?
Sorry, I was having technology problems. It kept on telling me like to upload the app, and I was going through this little headaches, and I finally figured it out. But I'm here, Morehead State, Dieter Ulrich.
Well, Dieter, just to catch you up, I was saying we don't have any updates prepared for December, so this will probably be a short meeting. But I did want to target March for any outstanding issues. So if you feel that there's anything lingering that we haven't addressed that we want to catch up on, I really do want to target March for that. And any work that doesn't get done in March, we're going to get done it for June. So one other point on the discussion of the university model was I sent out an AI policy. This was a policy that had been communicated to the state employees by COT, and it had been decided on. A couple of points that I wanted to bring up with this is one, this is a use policy on AI. And so it's just how state workers are to use, or best practice, or how we are to handle using AI. And one of the questions I just wanted to pose to everybody, has your institution put one of these in place for your employee handbook? And that's nothing that we, I guess, need to discuss, but it's just something to take a look at, and see. I don't know what institutions may be on top of this. I know sometimes the universities might get ahead of things that government, the state side takes a little bit longer to get done. But two, it fails to address kind of adequately, in my opinion, records management options. And so the language that we still made the need to add some language to the front matter of the state university model. We're working on doing that for I know the general schedule for state agencies, but I just wanted to note that here, just how to handle AI in terms of records management, and what we're going to be doing on that. So again, if anybody has suggestions, I'm open to them. If you want to send me some language that you think we would work, we'll go with that. Or in the meantime, we'll on the state side be trying to draft something up, and we'll bring that to you, or bring it to this group to take a look at. Do anybody have anything to add on that?
And just a quick comment, are there other states that we can look at in terms of like example policies?
Yeah, I don't have any, but I'm going to look at compiling that. I know my supervisor, she stays in touch with a lot of the COSA and the groups on that, so we can certainly see or find those examples that have occurred in the wild, and be able to use those at our need.
I was gonna say there's a lot of discussion about AI, but it's in various places, right? So there's the business application, there's the academic application, there's student records. So it's pervasive across all areas. And I know faculty at one point were kind of pushing back on, we don't want AI taking minutes in our faculty senate meetings.
Mm-hmm.
And then on the other hand, most of the people and the staff in the offices are like, hey, whatever makes our job easier. So I think that it's a complicated discussion. And are we expecting more legislation this coming spring from Frankfurt?
At the moment, I have not heard. It's possible, and it's possible it could be something that, that they're not looking at December, January, but, come the later months of the session, it just gets added onto another bill. So that's something where we are going to try to keep on top of and understanding that. I mean, I just had a discussion this morning, on what aspect are the prompts that go into the AI. Are they part of the record? Are they something that we need to consider? And, if we're putting public records into the prompt, I'm not too familiar with the input and the outputs of the AI yet. I'm going to try to educate myself as much as I can in 2026 on this. But, if we're using public records already on the input side, how does that impact the records management aspect of it? So it's something that I want to be on top of. So again, if you all have language or situations that we can certainly consider, feel free to send those to me, because again, like you were saying, Vicky, this is, across multiple applications of business and government. So, is AI used on the video, AI used on, records creation, if you're just transcribing or recording minutes, how's all that going to be handled? So with all the facets of that, it's something that, again, we want to create language to address the situations, but we don't want to be caught, downstream of something that's going to be happening currently. We're addressing situations that, are from 5 years ago. So, but again, I provided that just as an example of where the state is on it right now, but just to stay up to date. Is there any other discussion in the State University model that you wanted to bring up? All right. Well, with that, we'll go to other business. I only have one item, and that is KDLA will be holding an open house on December 10th. If I can find well, I can't find the link I had, but that is they'll be having an open house December 10th. It's 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. And we had some strategic planning in the past year to realign the mission of or update, I should say, not realign, but update KDLA's mission, and with uniting people and information, and some of the initiatives and projects that they're doing on the library side, and some of the here in the archives. They just want to have some tours, invite people in. So that is something that we will be having. Again, that is December 10th, 10 to 3. And there's an RSVP on KDLA's website. I was going to share that link, but I just can't seem to find it right now. So that was all I had in other business. I'll open the floor if anybody else wanted to share something. Well, if not, then we'll look to adjourn the meeting. And again, target for March on any outstanding issues, and I'll be in touch with everybody, and I hope you have a happy holidays.